unique format that was designed for kids at the time.
Sure. I can't. Yeah, I can't say enough. I mean, I know everybody, most people here are Hocus Pocus fans, but Eerie, Indiana was by far like the most fun project for me to do. And I think because of my age and the fact that we had new stories every week, these elaborate sets that cost outrageous amounts of money, working with Joe Dante, who's basically a child in an adult body.
Directed Gremlins, Inner Space. Explain to them what, if they don't know, Eerie, Indiana, what?
Oh, so for people that don't know the show, it was basically, I mean, the short answer is imagine Tom Sawyer meets Twin Peaks, right?
Yeah.
It's just like Twilight Zone, weird stuff is happening in this town. The only person that notices it is me, eventually him as well. He kind of joined us in the end. Yeah, my little sidekick Justin. We're just trying to like break these mysteries of what the hell is going on in this town. I mean, Elvis was on my paper route, for Christ's sake. And yeah, it was just, it was weird and fun. And our first episode, basically like this lady who sells Tupperware preserves herself in human-sized Tupperware.
Giant Tupperware.
Yeah, and so she's like 90 years old, but she looks like she's 30 years old. And like the first day on set, like just the instant I wrote or read the script, I was sold. I was like, this is gonna be a lot of fun. So for me, it was a blast. I would imagine for
to this day, yeah, it was one of the most fun projects ever. I was a fan of the show before I auditioned for it, and I was so excited that they were doing a second season. They were adding this sort of like this villain character, which is who I played. I think the show is on Amazon. If you like the Goosebumps or Twilight Zone, I highly recommend you check it out because he knocks it out of the park, and Justin's so great, and the level of guest stars and different directors they had was so good. And it solidified. I love telling the story of because when I landed the job, like he was the star. So in my brain, I'm like, well, you know, I hope he likes me because he could probably get me fired. Like, you know, like he had.
And who is this guy? Get him off set.
So we're rehearsing. We were doing the table read, first day of shooting, and I'm still nervous. And I'm kind of walking around the lot, and there's a back lot like with facades. It looks like New York Street. And I used to work at Universal Studios, and we had the big New York Street where they shot Back to the Future and all that. And I always walk in the facades because there's always fun things that you can discover. So I'm walking through this facade, and who do I see in the facade, in the back, by himself, smoking a cigarette? 16-year-old Omri Katz. No, 15-year-old Omri Katz. And he turns to me and goes, "Don't tell anybody." And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be fired. I think I still have
dirt.
Yes.
I got dirt on you, kid.
But it was a blast.
All right, and Vanessa.